What's going on, guys? It's GameHD here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to use the program Camtasia Studio 9. So let me just exit out of this for you real quick. Okay, so what we're going to be doing in Camtasia Studio 9 is editing a gaming video. And so what you first want to do, you just want to load up Camtasia. Just want to click on your desktop icon, and I'm actually using Camtasia to record this video right now. It actually has a monitor capturing software, but I'm going to teach you how to use that in this video. So you want to click on Camtasia, and what you first want to do is you want to go to Import Media. So this Import Media doc is where all the attachment that you need for your video is going to be. So what we're going to edit in today's video is we're going to have our video game footage. So I'm going to be using this footage that's provided by RO Gaming. His channel link will be in the description. I'm also going to have some video music in the background for you guys. So here, let me just point this out. So there's a music folder that I have on my hard drive, and then there's a video music folder that I have on my hard drive. My original music is more copyrighted music that I listen to like while I'm editing, or just everyday music that I listen to. My video music is all non-copyrighted music, royalty-free music that you can use in your videos. So if you want to avoid copyright strikes and all that, I would advise you to use royalty-free music. And the next thing that we're going to add, of course, is my It's Game HD intro, and that is in my intros and outros. I actually don't even have an outro, so I don't even know why it's called intros and outros. But yeah, alright, so what we first want to do is you just want to click and drag your intro over to track 1. Super simple, super easy. And if you see, you'll now see that your video now plays. Now, I want to say something. I'm going to let the video finish. So, if your video is a little laggy, it is okay. Your original video will not turn out like that. It's just because the video is laggy right now. But once you finally render out everything into 1080p or 720 or whatever, your video will now be laggy like that. So yeah, I just want to put that out there. So what I want to go ahead and do now is separate audio and video. So what you want to do is right click on your intro, and you want to separate audio and video. And what this does, it allows you to maneuver freely in between your intro and outro. So you can take out the outro if you want, or you can take out the intro audio and without having anything in your intro, basically. So it's just be regular intro, but we don't want to do that, so we're just going to go ahead and click Control Z to undo that action. And now I will go ahead and, so here's what I want to do. So professionalism, here's what we want to talk about. So with professionalism, you have your intro, and then you go right into your gameplay, or whatever you call it. I want to add a little bit of a fade, I guess you could say. So what this fade does, it will freely it will just give the gameplay a little bit more like professionalism, and it will just be better overall. A lot of people probably won't even notice it, to be honest, but it's okay as long as you notice it. So you can see the fade in the beginning. I don't know if you guys caught it just that quick. Fade in the beginning, and then it will also fade in the beginning, and then it will also fade out. It just, for me, it's just personal preference. Like, it just looks way better. So if you want to change their fading, so me, I don't really want it to fade in the beginning. I just want it to fade out. So you see these little tabs right here. You want to go to fade in and speed on 100, so that it just looks like it's never even happening. According to the computer, it is happening, but to the human eye, you're not going to be able to see it. So it's just regular play. And then for the out, it's when you can just leave it at the default 83%, because you still see it fade out. And so after you do this, you want to also, so you faded out the intro now, but now you want to fade out the audio for your intro. So what you want to do is right click on the audio track, which should be track 2, and click add audio point. And what this does, right, so now you can adjust the volume of your audio just by adding this extra point, and you can slide it as well, so you can have like a gradually fade out. And so now, since the video right here, it's going to be louder, and towards the end of the video, it's going to drop down and become softer, like it's fading out together with the actual video of your intro. So now here's the results. As you can see, it's lagging. I don't know. If you have lagging problems, it's usually because of a CPU issue, and I know my CPU is really not the best, but I can still render out. So I know, yeah, just my luck, right? My CPU is garbage, but I'm actually investing in a gaming computer right now, as well as a car. I think I told you guys that. But anyway, so now we're want to go back to our media now that we have our intro done. And for our media, just want to click and drag, and like we did for our intro, we want to just separate the two into two individual audio and video tracks. Okay, so we're just going to keep our playhead. So as you see, this guy, he added his little, like, I don't know what to say, it's not a watermark, but he just added some things that he wishes for me to do in order for using this gameplay, which I'm going to comply with, because, you know, I'm going to be a good person. So in order to cut that out, you just want to press S wherever the playhead is. Just press S, and then you're going to want to press S again for the audio, and literally just click the delete button. So now that you have your regular gameplay that you want to use, you can go ahead and just click and highlight both of those, and you can drag them over together. So as you can see right now, there is a little bit of a problem. Okay, so I think the project that I'm in right now is in 1920 by 1080, and yeah, because my intro is 1920 by 1080p, but the video that I downloaded is in 720. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to scale it up. We're going to scale it up to about 150 basically. And so now that we get the best maximum quality throughout the whole gameplay, you see now, like, we can see everything. It's not the little, like, margins, the black margins that there were before. And so so now we have the actual video. We have all that up and running. And so we want to play the video, of course. Of course we want the actual gameplay audio to be in there, but we want some music in the background to spice it up a little bit, right? So what you're going to want to do is the audio file that you used before for your music, you want to click and drag that in. Now, there's not going to be enough space probably for everything to be in the same area, so you can just scroll on your mouse. If you have a scroll feature on your mouse, just want to use that. And here, I'm going to turn this up a little bit for me so that I can hear, make sure everything is mastered right. And so there is the gameplay audio in the background, but there's also music in the background, so that you can give your viewers a little bit of entertainment while you watch you play your games or whatever you need. And so I feel like this is pretty good. You don't have to, like, time everything, like when the beat drops and all that with certain kills or anything like that. Like, it's not a montage, it's just a gameplay video. And so yeah, this is a pretty professional gameplay so far. You have your audio outputs and all that. You have all your gameplays rendered out, and no, not rendered out, but you have all your gameplay set to date with the scales and everything. And so now you want to go and do is you want to media, you want to click Control P, you want to click share, or you can also go to file, import, and then media right here. I would just recommend just clicking the green share button right here that Camtasia provides for you. So you want to click on this green share button right here, and you want to go to custom productions and new custom production. And so you want to make sure that you edit out your video to MP4, because MP4s are really easy to work with. And you want to go down, so with controller, produce controller, you don't really have to worry about this. This is easy. So you want to render out your videos to 1920 by 1080. Oh, you have to make sure you uncheck this box right here. Keep aspect ratio 1920 by 1080 for the embedded size and video size. For the video settings, I would recommend you go to 60 FPS. But you know, Camtasia doesn't support 60 FPS, so you have to go down to 30, which is the next best. I would go for bit rate and for higher quality, because the higher quality you go, the better the video will look. And you can leave this in TSC, and you can just leave all of this for audio settings. The higher you go, the better. So I like to put mine at 320. for the encode audio options, and for all of this you can just leave it the way it is. And so you're going to click on next, leave all of this the way you want it to be. If you want it to include in Camtasia Studio a 9 watermark in the back of your videos, I wouldn't recommend it, but if you want to, I guess you can go ahead and do that. Then you want to go ahead and click next, title this project Camtasia, oops, spelled that wrong, Camtasia Studio 9 project. And you just want to click on finish. Make sure you know exactly where you want it to be saved. So I want this to save to my hard drive. That's a Toshiba external hard drive, 1 terabyte external hard drive. So make sure you have that. Organize produce files into subfolders. I would recommend that you have this checked out unless you're just going to have a big mess on your hard drive. This box really saves lives and it saves a lot of space and stuff like that. So I recommend you click that, and then after that you just want to click finish. And then yeah, you have your video and it's going to render out. It shouldn't take too long, but if it does, I would recommend just leaving your computer on sleep or hibernate mode so that you can get the best quality and that you can just go about your day and just come back when the video is fully rendered out and all that. But yeah, you guys, thank you. It's been GameHD. If you like the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. If this doesn't work for you, if you need any help with anything, just shoot me a comment. Please leave a like if you like the video. Thank you. It's GameHD signing out.